Hi there guys and welcome to Season 2 of the PES 2019 Manager Career Mode. At the end of Season 1 we were left with a few offers, which were Chelsea, Everton, to stay with Everton, Hearts, Arsenal and some Chinese Super League team. I think it's pronounced Beijing Guan. I think, weighing up the pros and the cons, I think we're going to go with Chelsea because I believe we've taken Everton as far as we can. We overachieved. The target was a Europa League position, but we got a Champions League position. I also believe Chelsea will have a bigger transfer budget, so let's see what we can do with that. We're going to try and overhaul the team a little bit, but not too much. We're going to try and keep some of the foundation, but just add to it. So this is how we start Season 2. We're going to pen a contract for Chelsea. So before we leave Everton, we are prompted with our end of season stats, as you can see. Overall, we lost 11 games, one of which was the FA Cup and 10 were in the Premier League. We drew 5 and we won 23. And we basically qualified for the Champions League, so that's pretty decent, and we finished 4th. What you can see on your screen now is who's been promoted and relegated, so let's go for the relegations. We've got Burnley, Cardiff and Huddersfield, and coming up is Swansea, Nottingham Forest and West Brom. Right now, as you can see, we're being unveiled as the new Chelsea FC manager for the forthcoming season. And once we press X to continue, we are at the very start of the transfer window. The only target that we've been given to get this season with Chelsea is to earn a Champions League position. Not to win the league, nothing like that. We just need to qualify, so we need to finish top 4 in the league. That is the only target we've been given so far. Given what we did at Everton, I'm not going to say this is easy, but it should be easier given how Chelsea already have a decent squad. We don't have to build from the start, we just have to add to it. Alright, so we've been renegotiating for our right back Zappacosta, and Crystal Palace have finally come in with a decent offer of 21.9 million. We asked for 2 million originally more, so that would take it to 21.9. His market value is only 15 and his current salary is 2.6 million a year. So we're going to accept that. We've been given an extra 21 million in our transfer budget, which takes us to 65.6 million to spend and a salary budget of 9.1 million. So these are the transfers that we've gone out so far. They've all been provisionally accepted, and as you can see at the very bottom, there is Neymar. We're going to go all guns blazing for Chelsea. We're going to try and dethrone Man City. So I thought, who better than to pick one of the best players on the world? So let's just look through the stats. There other teams in contact are Roma and Barcelona, and when you do get that appearing on your screen, you pretty much need to seal your deal as soon as possible. If you look here, Everton are looking to sign Salah, so they must have offloaded a few players, I'm guessing. So we're going to go ahead and we're gonna take Neymar. How are we short of funds? We've got 50 million in the bank. Oh, is it the salary? Oh, he wants 11 million on salary. Ah, shit. Alright, we've got another update for a transfer here. Our left back, Emerson, who we will not be playing whatsoever because we're playing with 3 centre-backs. We've got an increase of 1.9 million, so practically 2 mil. We asked for that, we got it. We've got an 18 million offer, and his current salary is 1.7 million, so we're going to take that. We're going to get rid of him. We had an offer originally for, I believe, 24 million for David Luiz. He's only worth 18 in the game. We've negotiated up a further 2.1, which puts it to 26.8. So we're going to take this. That leaves with 72 million in the kitty and 10.4 million salary budget. Moving on to another day in the transfer window, we have an update for Willian. We're going to try and offload Willian for a bit of cash. We already had an offer in from Bayern Munich, and we upped it for another 2.3 mil. So we're going to take this, and we're going to see what we can do with the cash. That puts us up to 110 million, and a little surprise for you all. We have an ongoing deal with Neymar. We are potentially buying him for only £46 million. There is a few issues here. We have to reduce his release clause fee to 47 million, and it was currently at 131, which we've lowered his wage as much as we can, down to 11.2. If you look, we've taken off 800 grand a year. His current salary is only 9, so he wants a 2 million increase in his salary. He's already played a game but got 1 assist for the PSG team, so we're going to try and approach and sign Neymar. Neymar is now on our books. That leaves us with 4 million in a transfer salary budget and 63 million pounds worth of players still to buy. Here we are unveiling Neymar to our team, Chelsea. We're going to play, as far as I'm aware, Eden Hazard on the left, Neymar on the right, or vice versa, and hopefully we can create some magic this season. As you can see on your screen right now, we've been offered a managerial job as well. Well, several. We've got England, South Africa, Oman, Mexico, Belgium, and Argentina. If we take one of these, we have to concentrate on both teams, so I'm going to say no to these for the time being. And we're going to concentrate solely on Chelsea and try and get them to dethrone Manchester City. Because by the looks of it, no one's going to beat them. The only potential hopes are probably Liverpool or ourselves. So let's cross our fingers, and we're very close to the start season now. We just need to do a couple of more signings and we should be good to go. Hi there and welcome to the start of the second season. We're against Southampton. Let's see what we can do with this game. We're going to be aiming for the win. We have changed the formation slightly. We're now playing with 4 at the back rather than 3. Basically playing a 4-3-3. Very similar to how Liverpool play. Southampton looking to break now. Down the left flank. Rudiger following him, pushing him wide. But he's beat him. He's beat him. Southampton still on the pressure, pushing it in, and there's a header! And it's a great save. Fantastic save from Kepa. Southampton now looking to counter and break, but we're there, we intercept. We give the ball to Neymar, who then looks for Higuain, who's looking for Kevin De Bruyne, and slots it home to the keeper's near post. Alright, start of the second half now. As I said to you before, we will be using a more attacking style when we get the ball, but when we're not in possession of the ball, we'll be switching to a defensive style because we do not want to concede, really. That's a good little bit of play there. Higuain looking for Hazard.
Timely intervention. He's made sure that won't get through.
Emerson looking for Neymar.
Played back in.
Neymar to De Bruyne. We've got to throw in deep in the opponent's half. Very deep in the opponent's half now. Emerson with the throw. Oh my word, it's got through! And Higuain slots it home. That gives us a fairly comfortable, I would say, 2-0 lead. Higuain. Jan Vertonghen, Kevin De Bruyne. Neymar. Neymar's through. Neymar. And he scores on his debut. There he is. Neymar. Fantastic. Let's have a look at that. He points for the ball. Takes it down with one touch and uses his left foot, which is his weaker foot, to slot it home. Hazard bombing forward. Neymar bombing forward.
Now it's Hazard.
Oh, Hazard's given the ball away there. What's he playing at there? Fantastic block from Azpilicueta. Oh no! Oh my word, he's put it wide! Long has put it wide. We're at 87 minutes now. We've got a goal kick. This should pretty much see out the entire end of the game, I think, once we've got possession up here. We'll probably hold it for 3 minutes. Loftus-Cheek with a great ball out wide there. Oh, it was a great ball until shit happened. And there's 2 minutes of the second half remaining. That's another fantastic tackle from Rudiger. Great ball out there from the keeper. Hazard, Loftus-Cheek. Hazard, can he shoot? He gets the ball in, and we somehow get another goal right at the end. It's a 4-0 win. A guaranteed win now. Higuain with 2 goals. Let's just take a quick look at that before we end the game. Loftus-Cheek comes on, makes a difference. Cross the ball in, and Higuain. Fantastic, absolutely fantastic. I know we've only had 2 seasons, but this is the best start to the season that we've had. It's a very, very comfortable 4-0 win there. We're going to be joint top with Man U and Liverpool. Look at that. Both games winning, or ending, sorry, in 4-0. Let's take a look. We're going to go back to the transfer window because we've got another, I think 10 days left, and then we've got another game.